Hey everybody, I hope you had a really good day. So I saw a video earlier in the day, and in the video they were sharing that the United States ranks 19th in the list of the happiest countries in the world. And I thought about this, and I was thinking, man, 19th, yet we are one of the most wealthy nations in the world. 19th, and we have so much here. We have so much, and yet we are still unhappy. There are more people suffering from depression than any other point in history. There are more people that are reporting that they are dealing with anxiety. There are more people abusing drugs. I come from a county that is rampant with drug addiction. And I just keep looking at this world and just finding myself heartbroken. Heartbroken over the state of things, and everybody's looking for a solution. They're trying to figure out what's going on, what's happening. And people blame the president, they'll blame our government, they'll blame drugs, they'll blame their socioeconomic status, they'll blame all these different things for their own unhappiness. And if I'm being honest, I think the reason that people are so unhappy is because they don't have a purpose. People do not have a purpose. And when people don't have a purpose, they tend to not feel happy. And I am someone that's speaking from experience. Man, I know what it's like to live in a world where you feel like you don't have a purpose. Where you don't matter, that nothing you do matters. I know what that life is like because I lived it for 18 years and I felt like I was being suffocated. And when I would see somebody else happy, I would be upset. Because I wanted what they had and I couldn't have it. It didn't matter what was going on in my life. It didn't matter if I had all the money in the world. Nothing would have eliminated that feeling of loneliness and despair. Nothing. And I think that's where we are as a society. We're all at that point where we're just feeling like we can't breathe. We're feeling like nothing we do makes a difference. And I gotta tell you guys, that breaks my heart. Yeah, I was joking with my friend who came to visit me not too long ago, and I was talking about my talents, and I told him I don't have a lot of talents. I'm not really good at anything. I'm really not. But there is one thing that I know that I am good at, and it's really the only thing that I'm good at. And that's loving people. I love people. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you've done. I don't care what you've been through. I love you. I love people. That's who I am. That's in my DNA. I care so much about people. And I see people suffering, and I see people living without a purpose, and it really breaks my heart. And I think we find purpose not in the stuff that we do, not in the group that we identified with, but in a person. And I believe that person is God. And I believe that God has a plan for each and every single person throughout this entire planet. A plan to prosper them. A plan to give them a future, but they don't know it. And because they don't know the plan, they're wandering aimlessly, without hope, without meaning, without direction, without love. And I want to make this video to speak to some of those people. If you're watching this, I want you to know that God loves you. I mean, really loves you, like he is crazy about you. And he has seen you, and he has seen your suffering, and he has seen your brokenness. And he wants you to know that you can find peace in him. And you can find love in him because he loves you. He has known you since the foundations of the universe. He has known you before you were formed in the womb. He has known you. He has seen you. And you have a purpose in this life. You were made for a specific reason. Nothing in this life is coincidence. Nothing. You watching this video is not a coincidence. There's a purpose for all of it. For all of us, we're all part of this cosmic thread that stretches throughout eternity. And God's purpose is for you to know of his love for you. Yeah, that's what he wants above everything else. And he has shown that through the death and resurrection of his son, Jesus Christ, on the cross. So I know how it must feel some days. Like the weight of the world is pressing down on your shoulders. Like you can't breathe. Like nothing you do matters. I know, because I've been there. I want you to know that you're not alone. You are not alone. He has been with you. He has felt you on the deepest level possible. Because he loves you. He loves everything about you. The color of your hair. The look in your eyes. He cares about your dreams. He cares about all of it. Everything in our lives, he cares about. So again, I want to remind you, maybe you've forgotten that you have a purpose. There's something you're supposed to be doing. And I believe that if you pursue God with your whole heart, I mean your whole heart, that you don't let anything get in the way, that you say, God, I want to know you, and you pursue him, his heart is open wide. And you are welcome to come in. He wants you to know. I love you guys. Have a blessed night.